Hi guys, Kiana Hanna here, and I am here to do your weekly team call of March 12th. Next week we will go back to, actually next week I am guest speaking on a team call. I'm going to give you that call-in number. You can call in and listen to what I have planned for. Remember Brad Bizjack, he is asking me to be on his team call, and so I'm going to do that next week. And then after that we'll go back to the regular schedule of every other week Zoom calls, and then Zoom calls or a conference call, and then every other week doing these videos. So I have some announcements to make for the week. So I'm sure you've seen me post about the lead information. I just want to tell you in perspective, we have so many coaches in this organization that they had to make a change because our leads were kind of, people weren't able to get a hold of their leads, or the leads were kind of falling through the strings, or what you want to say. And they just weren't great leads, and so they wanted to change the lead program. What that does for us is it just pushes us to be better coaches, and it just pushes us to push for something else different than what we've been pushing for. So the old system was if you were an emerald, you would receive a free leads. What they're doing is they're preventing emeralds that just sit there and do nothing and maybe sign up their husband and sign up whatever, a friend, and never, ever, ever sign up a coach again, from getting the free leads and taking leads away from you if you're a business builder. So now they're adding that you have to hit Success Club to reach those free leads. And then the same exact requirements for Shakeology Success Club leads, except instead of being a Success Club 5, it's a Success Club 10. Now, some of you last month had never even made Success Club in your life, and you made Success Club 10. So I want you to stop getting out in your own way and stop telling yourself that Success Club 10 is for other coaches, because it's for you. Success Club 10 is for those who push themselves and who really believe that they can do it. And so that's the difference between the lead program, and that's going to be effective coming up for April. So I have really been just as the team grows, as the organization grows, as I look at my back office and I see that I have 700 coaches in my organization, I want to be the best leader that I can, and I want to help as many people as I can, but I can't do that by wearing myself thin, and I can't do that by doing this, and 100 things at once. And so I've really decided that my life needs a shift and a change, and so I'm really starting to focus on organization. Now, I'm organized in certain aspects of my life, but when it comes to certain parts of Beachbody, I do fly by the seat of my pants. It's my personality. You can't just change that in one day, but I can do better. And so you guys have heard me talk about Asana tracking, and I've been working with that, and some days I'm better than others, but you need to make sure that you have a tracking system. I know Jessica uses Evernote. I know some of you use a pen and paper. I don't care what you use. As your organization gets bigger, 1, 2, 3 years down the road, you have to have a tracking system. So make sure you find something that works for you, and you set a system. Here's the cool thing, is it's not always going to work for you. If it works for someone else, you got to find what is going to be the best for you. And so I have not used Evernote, but I know that, like Jessica said, it's amazing. So I'm going to look into that. But Asana for me is what's working. Also, download the app Pocket. Pocket is unbelievable. Like, it allows you to save, sorry, my daughters are here. It allows you to save links, video links, anything on Facebook, cutting and pasting into your app, and so you can go back to those things for later. Oh my gosh, how many times have you saw something on Facebook and you're like, that's really cool, but I don't have time to listen to that right now. So I literally, you can install it on your computer super easy, and it's a button when you right click that it pops up Save to Pocket, and then it automatically goes onto your phone. Like just today, I've been looking at things. I'm trying, again, remember, we're all about saving time and being efficient with our time. I don't want to scroll a newsfeed and watch a video when I'm supposed to be doing something else, or when I'm supposed to be helping my challengers and something comes up, but I really think it's important. So I literally have done this, and it's so cool, where I have all of these videos today. One of them is time blocking that we're going to be talking about a little bit later today on this video. Another one is the 21-day fix, a challenge that I saw a girl post an intro video, and I thought that would be a good idea. So I saved hers and I used it for an example of mine. All different types of ideas. Download Pocket app because it's going to be the best for you, and it's going to help you be more efficient with your time and your business. I promise you. I wish I would have had this. I actually had this on my phone for like 6 months, and it's like one of those things where you go, oh, that sounds good, I'll download it, and then I never used it. Okay, time blocking. Like, I'm going to do a whole team call about this, but you have to set time for yourself, especially those that are working full-time, especially those that are super busy, full-time, have to leave the house for certain things or certain responsibilities. I mean, we all are relatively busy people in our lives. And I want you to understand that you have to make an effort in order to create a system in your life that you aren't just falling apart because you feel like you're doing Beachbody all the time, or you feel like you don't have time to do X, Y, and Z. Like, there's something called time blocking, and it's literally sitting down on Sunday nights, and it's blocking out your time for the entire week of in certain colors, okay, where you cannot, like, go through your week and just try to wing it. Like, you have to make a system in place. Well, when are you going to do your power hour? What are you going to do in your power hour? When are you going to invite people? When are you going to follow up with those people? What are you doing right when you wake up? When are you going to get your workouts in? Like, if you're a Beachbody coach and not doing your workouts, shame on you. If you're a Beachbody coach and not drinking your Shakeology, shame on you. You got to be a product of the product, right? If you're not doing your personal development, you're not going to become a better coach. And so you really have to time block those things. And I really just want you to start thinking. And if you want to get an advance on this, I'll post the link below of a video that I watched that literally blew my mind about time blocking. And if you're working, like right now, you need to watch this video. And then we're going to, in the next couple weeks, we're going to do a video with our team about time blocking. I really, truly believe you have to create systems, and you cannot just run and light that candle and just continue to light it and then never relax and never step away and always feel like you're attached. I want you to be able to put your phone down, hang out with your family, put your phone down, hang out with your friends, put your phone down, be the coach that you want other people to be, set the time frame. And then when you are focused on Beachbody, you're going to be so much better coach because you are focused on that. Now, how many hours you spend, I'm not saying that you only have to spend an hour. There's some days I'm so passionate or I just have enough time that I can work 4 or 5 hours a day. I'm not going to lie to you. Split up. I don't ever have 5 solid times and it's 20 minutes here or an hour here when my baby's sleeping. But there's going to be other times where you only, it's just not possible to spend large amounts of time. And so, especially those that are working outside the home and that have other responsibilities, you have to time block and you have to make it a priority unless your mind's going to go insane. And I'm going to tell you that I'm an example of that. Like, I run the candle at both ends. I stay up late. I try to fit things in. And then it was like an absolute aha moment. Like, why am I doing this to myself? I love what I do, but I want to love it even more in the sense of I want to be passionate 100% of the time when I'm working it, not feel like it's an obligation on certain days. And I want to be able to help people with true and really believe that I am just doing the right thing and making the right choices and really be there for people and really listen to people. And I feel like I can't do that if I'm rushed when I'm doing things. And so if you set a time to do your follow-ups, if you set a time to do your invites, and if you set a time and you practice those and you get better at those and you set your power hours, it's so important. You know, on the 5-star wall, there are a lot of people there was a thread about this, like, what's the least amount of time that you took to build your business? Because there are coaches that use excuse of time. I'm going to be honest with you. I hear it all the time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I get it. We are all busy, but we got to learn to time block. We got to learn to manage our time. And what are we doing? Because scrolling news feeds and looking at other people's posts are not building your business. Really, there are successful coaches that have 40 to 50-hour jobs a week, other jobs in Beachbody, and are able to make a difference as a Beachbody coach and to create systems on their team in order to just be the best coach that they can. So I really want you to start thinking about that. Okay, the other thing is I'm going to start running reports on our team and sharing with you how to look at, understand volume. I'm going to be honest with you, and I think my diamonds know this, and I think that the coaches know this. Like, I haven't focused a ton on volume. I came into my team as someone that didn't know that my upline was who exactly the group that they were. Now, our super far upline, they're good. They have, we come from Team Fit Revolution, and you do need to get plugged into that. But as for, you know, my upline and my upline up, there's kind of some broken pieces there. There was a falling out with some coaches. There was groups that were put together and groups that were taken apart, and then kind of no, I guess, system in place. And so I always felt kind of a little bit lost. I always felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And so I've had to learn a lot of this stuff on my own. And it's taken me 3 years, and I'm still learning. I don't know all the answers. So I'm really trying to focus on learning volume and sharing that with you. And the growth of your team is really, truly, if you want to make the most change and help the most people and be the most financially free, you really have to focus on your volume. And so I'm going to start sharing how to run reports, volume reports, and how to look at who is producing volume in your organization. And then I'm going to be doing that with our team. So you're going to be seeing top 10 producers each week, and you're also going to be seeing the 500 club volume points, the 200 club, and the 1,000 club. And I'll explain that a little bit more as it gets closer, but I just wanted to share with you that is going to be somewhat of my focus of my shift, is teaching volume and sharing that with you. And as I learn new things, I want you to be aware that we can all learn together. The last thing I want to share with you is this little box I got from Target. I like to pick up cool things like this, and I think it's really cool. So there's little quotes on these things, and they're like little quotes every day. And what I'm doing is I'm taking one a day, and when I think of it and I read it and I kind of think of it, you can say meditate, you can say prayer. I'm going to think of one person that reminds me, and I'm going to take a picture of it and either send it to them and tell them I'm just thinking of them, whether it's a challenger or a coach. Like actually snail mail is good. I might be sending some of these to some of you. You never know. But today was, it is only with gratitude that life becomes rich. And I really want you to start thinking that. I know that some of you are struggling with hearing a lot of no's. And I know that some of you are feeling like you're doing everything right and nothing's happening. I just want to tell you, just keep going. Like, live life with gratitude and understand that what we are doing is a blessing. Bless and release. Not everyone's going to say yes, and that's okay. But you're going to find those people. If you live with passion and you share with passion and you open up to other people about what you're doing and you get excited and you set your hours for your organization, and so that when you're really focused on Beachbody, you are 100% passionate about it, people are going to see that about you, that you can be a mom, or you can be a girl boss, and you can travel, or you can, whatever you need to do for your responsibilities in your life, and you can still run a successful business. Let people into your life. Show them that you're going to bless them and love them no matter what, and that you're going to give gratitude to people, because it's only with gratitude that life becomes rich. Think of how far you've come. Look at the amount of people on this team that have grown in the last year. Think of how many friendships you've made on this team. And really just focus on what can you be thankful for today that, makes your life rich. Talk about that. Like, what are you thankful for? There's a lot of people, you guys, that wake up today and today is their last day. Like, think about that. There's a lot of people that wake up today and they get into a car accident, or they die of a heart attack, or they find a diagnosis of cancer, or something happens that's tragic. Like, think about all the things that could happen, and I promise you, other people are having a worse day than you. So live a life with gratitude and share that with people, and share your positivity and enthusiasm with people. And that's when you start to get people to join you. I keep hearing, when am I going to get these business builders? When am I going to get, it's not about getting business builders. It's about sharing this lifestyle with people, and people are going to start saying, I want part of that. I want a part of your life, because I want a part of who you are, because you make me better. You make me happier. You make me feel like I am worth it and I can do more. And when you make other people feel that way, that's when you get business builders, okay? On the other aspect of it, there is technique in business building and building a team. Like, you want to try to get to Ruby as fast as you can. So that means you want to first build yourself as an emerald, and then you want to get your husband to an emerald, okay? If he's not underneath you, all right? Maybe your husband's underneath you. Okay, coach underneath you. Here you are. Here you are. Here's your little coach as your husband as your first coach. And maybe you have another coach. Well, if your husband becomes emerald, he's an emerald on that side. All you need is another emerald on that side and 2 other coaches to become ruby. All right? It's all about placement and using discount coaches as placeholders as you build your organization, so that, you never know when a discount coach will become a business builder. That's the cool thing, is that you get him into your organization. You get him into a challenge group. You get him on Shakeology. They start seeing this stuff as the bomb.com. They start realizing, oh my gosh, my life's changing. And you never know when they're going to move from, discount to business. So I just want you to start thinking about that. You need to get to, if you want to build your business and you want to go diamond and you want to be successful in this business, you got to have a mindset shift of getting organized, okay? Knowing what volume is, which is what we're going to talk about and focus on, and understanding how we're going to build our businesses. Knowing that, you can sign 8 coaches as discount coaches, and that's fine, but you still need those 2 emeralds. So you gotta help build those emeralds. And you can get half of an emerald on one side, or at least an emerald on one side, by working your husband's business or your boyfriend's business or your mother's business if you put your mom up there. So, really, Makani says to have an awesome week. And thanks for listening to this video, guys. Remember, bless and release. If you know in your heart that you're building your business with integrity, and you know in your heart, deep in your soul, that you're gonna create the team that you want, I promise you it's gonna happen. I've been there before where I thought, it's just me. Like, where are my builders? Where are these people that they say, they're gonna find me? Well, guess what? I have them. I have them in my diamonds, and I have them in you. And I want you to understand that you're no different than me. Okay? We're no different. We apparently she's calling you. We're no different. And I just want you to understand that you have it in you. You have greatness in you, and you have the power to decide to live with gratitude, to know that you're healthy, that you're part of an amazing team, that you're going to choose to be happy, and you're going to choose to be a girl boss and be that business owner that you know you can be. Okay? Last quote. Let's do another one. These are fun. All right? The moments of happiness we enjoy take us by surprise. It is not that we seize them, but that they seize us. Life gives us choices. You either grab on with both hands and just go for it, or you sit on the sidelines. That is good. One last thing. Life... Shh, can you be quiet? Shh. Come on, baby. Life gives us choices. You either grab on with both hands and just go for it, or you sit on the sidelines. So I'm going to ask you, are you going to grab on and go? Or are you just going to be a person on the sidelines that claps for all the other people that are succeeding? I want you to be the person that we're clapping for. So get on it, get moving, believe in yourself, and believe in this business, because the opportunity here is amazing. Opportunity knocks. Are you ready? Get going. Talk to you later, guys.